Hey y'all, this is part 4. Excuse my voice, a little scratchy. But continuing from the other day, where it went from about humanity's complete corruption, the Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of human heart was only evil all the time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created, and with them the animals, the birds, and the creatures that move along the ground, for I regret that I have made them. That is Genesis 6, 5 through 7. It is hard for us to read those words sometimes. The God who, only a few chapters earlier, had called the earth and everything in it very good, turns around and says he regrets ever making humanity. It's easy to get wrapped up in the question of how a God who knows all things could regret something he had done, but that's not what the narrator of Genesis is inviting us into. Instead, Genesis presents us with a chilling and heartbreaking reality. The Creator had carved out a habitable space in the waters of chaos, filled it with all good things, and given it to humanity to rule as his representatives. He made humans to live in relationship with him, to enjoy his provisions for them, and to reflect both his love and creativity to the world around them. The land between the waters below and waters above was meant to be a place of beauty, peace, and flourishing. But instead, those same humans took the gifts that God gave them and corrupted all of it. Instead of harmony, they murdered each other. They filled the land with violence instead of peace. They forsook all things good and beautiful to hoard for themselves whatever they could find, and corrupted not only their own hearts, but the very creation that God had given them to rule. The narrator points out that God's heart was deeply troubled by what he saw. That word is common throughout the Old Testament and always carries with it a sense of deep injury. It's not the sting of someone mispronouncing your name or the slight of a car cutting in front of you in the drive-through line. It's a wound that pierces to the core of a person. It cuts deep. If we're tracking with story, we can understand why. Like a father whose children delight in destroying their toys, God has watched humanity completely trash his world and his design for them. His pain is real. Humanity has rejected not only his gifts, but also God himself.